All right, we are back with some more car dealer simulator. I am excited. I was thinking about actually rolling with the tow truck on the dolly today. But you know, I'm not 100% sure if I'll do that. I don't, you know, it can be a hassle, and I do vaguely remember doing that, but I don't know if we'll be able, or you know, we are able to do it. I don't know if we'll be doing it today. I'm not sure, but we do have these cars that do need to be looked at and repaired and things like that. Some serious things are happening with these things. Let's just kind of take a recap on what's going on here. So we're going to need to get an exhaust tailpipe, which we already should have. And then we are going to need to get a left front absorber, which sure, I can get a brand new one. I could even get a suspension pin. I could actually maybe just completely reinstall the suspension in this car and then take this old suspension for the most part, except for the left front, and put it on a junker and maybe do something like that. Maybe I'll do that. We'll do a whole suspension thing, because I think we could probably do that now with the lift, which I'm pretty sure we can. So we'll probably do that today. So let's head on over, drive on over to the shop, and we will go ahead and get some suspension taken care of. Yeah, we'll do that. I think that's a pretty solid idea to start out with, because last time we got a bunch of cars, a bunch of cheap cars, bought them, sold them, and that was that. And I would like to get to level 7 today. That would be ideal. So, let's see what we can do with this, because I think this also gives us a little bit of XP when we, repair our cars, right? I'm pretty sure that's what I mentioned in the last video or two. So let's see. We are going to do a full brand new send. Will we make the most profit off of doing this? Maybe not. Actually, we're going to need 4. So let's go 3. Because we already bought 1. And then, wait, no. 2 and 2. Not unless I want to put brand new ones on the junker and then hold on. Do I want to hold on to them? Yeah, I might hold on to, well, I don't know. It's up in the air. I'm thinking about it. That's good. That's good. I was thinking about maybe holding on, and I don't know. I'm kind of like back and forth on it. It doesn't really matter in the grand scheme of things. There's not really much. I mean, if you really think about it, money-wise is not a big deal, really. And it won't ever be a big deal ever for us in this game. Even if we... Holy hell. Even if we... even if we do decide to, like, spend a little bit of extra money just to repair something fully, I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? I don't know if it does. Ooh. Okay, let's go like that and pull this up, and let's do that. Hit the lift. Thank you very much. Pull that up. That's looking pretty good. And let's get up in this repair. Okay, so we're just going to do all of the shock absorbers. So let's take care of that. Unscrew. There we go. Perfect. Screw that. Thank you. And do the bottom. Take that out. And then just boom. Put a new one in. There we go. Perfect. Screw that on. There we are. Cool. So as we're screwing here, I will talk about a little bit of things here. I mentioned it in the last video, kind of. I was like, you know what? It's going to be probably a cool, I might be doing like a second channel thing. Might be just something different. Putting certain different types of, I guess we don't have the tailpipe. I thought we might have had the tail. I guess we just don't have the tail. Doing like different format and different content and things like that. I've been thinking about it. I've been really motivated and encouragement definitely by Rusty Champagne. So shout out to Rusty Champagne for that. Because, he's been doing, and if you don't know who he is, he's a good guy. You should check him out for sure. If you do know who he is, you've known recently that he actually started a brand new channel, and it's very encouraging because, there's certain games that you just can't play on this channel. just based basically off audience and things like that. And same with what he kind of mentioned and talked about. He knows that there's certain games that he can't play on his channel either, you know, so and he's been doing it for like a couple weeks now, I think, and it's been pretty good for him, and it's looking kind of fun. It's kind of fun to have a different outlet in different games and kind of like a different tempo and things like that, and it's really cool. And it's really cool to see him actually do that. Whoops, let me go back to that. There we go. So I've been thinking about it. If I end up doing it, I definitely will, do like a full-on announcement and all that at some time, or, who knows when. But yeah, it's always cool, especially with different creators and things like that. It's awesome to see kind of get some inspiration, some creativity inspiration, because it's super hard being creative day in and day out, even if it's just making videos, or if it's simply just, kind of being that commentator. Imagine commentating every single game you've ever played ever. It can get tough after a while. So, and kind of like stale and dull, especially like with these types of games where, we've played before and things like that. It's like, there's only so much we can talk about, right? So, yeah, it's been really cool, which is also another reason why I've been kind of like editing, editing parts of some of these videos, because there's just, there just comes a point where like there's nothing really to talk about and things like that. Now, I've tried to do and kind of talk about a few things left and right and here and there. And that looks really good, actually. Let me see. How we doing? Let's see. Okay, what I've gone and done now is I've gone and went and went and bought a tail. Then I got the manifold already. I should have that in my storage. I went ahead and replaced the pins on the suspension real quick. And then we're going to lift it up again and add to the exhaust here. Give it a tail, and then just replace the manifold entirely. So let's jump into that. Let's do that. Should be fairly quickly. There we go. We will assemble. There we go. Perfect. There we are. Let's do that. And there we are. Okay, good. Did I need to screw the other side? I don't think I needed to. Okay, no. Can we then disassemble? Yeah, disassemble that. We need to, disassemble. There you go. Unscrew that. Perfect. Awesome. Anyways, so yeah, I try to balance it out, try to have these cuts, try to make it so that I don't cut, during these screw times, washing times, bathing the cars and whatnot, or painting the cars. There's a lot of downtime, and I try to maybe cut out the boring stuff, because sometimes there's literally, I don't know what to say, right? But there's our times, I think of something like, hey, we can talk about this. Unfortunately, like from the last video that I put out on this, people, there's individuals that don't like that I actually talk about that stuff, and they just want me to focus on the game. And they went to my moderators and said, Kanz is doing this. I don't like that he's doing this, and he shouldn't talk about this in his videos. He should only talk about personal stuff and life stuff in his live streams. And that's just not who I've been, and that's not the content that I've created over all these years. And I kind of find that it's like super, like, kind of disrespectful. Like, you're wasting my moderator's times, and you're beating around the bush on that, and you're telling me what I can and can't say in my videos. The only thing I can really say is I'm not sorry, but more or less, you should probably watch somebody else if it bothers you that much, right? So that's all I can really say about that. I can't really I'm not going to promise you that it's not going to ever happen again. I will talk about stuff in my life. I will talk about things and whatnot, and that's just who I am. So when stuff like that starts coming through, it's just not, then it starts not to become fun to make these videos anymore. But I'll keep doing what I'm doing, and unfortunately for that person, hopefully they can get past it or get over it, and we can move on. But we will take this car. I know the car is screaming at us, but I want to take this car over to get its kind of like air pressure, tire pressure done. I know the brakes are bad, but we still can sell it, I think. Let's go. I know the brakes are bad, And I think that's the one thing that the car is trying to tell us right now. I think it's just mostly brakes. I'm pretty sure. Even though in real life, I don't think that would ever happen. I don't know, maybe the new cars, I'm not sure. I haven't been in a brand new car in a very long time, but maybe the new cars would like scream at you if like, hey, this is, you know, this is bad or this is not doing good. I have no idea. Let's see. Put that back. We want, which tire do we want? Let's see. The rear left tire. Rear left tire. There we go. Do that. Control that. And on we go. All right. Good. Okay. All right. Let's get out of here. Maybe, I don't think it would. Yeah, it's definitely not screaming about the tire pressure either. I think we could still sell it. Obviously, we could still sell it. It's a drivable car. It's just, you know, like, good luck whoever ends up getting it. It is in kind of like terrible condition. So let's go ahead and park it right here. I could polish it, I guess, but I think I'm just gonna sell it as is. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that. Let's just do that. Let's just sell it as is. There we go. Thunk. And that. Awesome. And then we'll add that to the list. And then I forget what we need to do on this green Jeep here. And let's see. Green Jeep. Oh, it just needed exhaust holes, right? Yeah, we washed it, polished it, and everything. We just need to patch it up a bit. That's not bad. Okay, that's pretty easy. Oh, no, don't scan. That's pretty easy. I don't even think we need to put it on the lift to patch it, do we? No, we don't. Okay, cool. There's one. Try to find the other one. There's the other one. There we go. Okay. That one's good. We'll also do the odometer on both. There. These should sell for a nice amount. Let's go right there. Dun, 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 dun. There we go. Okay. Oh, we're open. Okay, so I left the sign on. Or I left the sign open. Left on open. Alright, that's good. There we go. Awesome. No. And then we did the pictures for this. I did not do the meter for this, so let's make the meter go burr. Probably put it on the 9. Yeah. Drop it a couple. Maybe one. Not a couple. Okay, let's put these for sale now. Let's see what this is all about. See how much we can do for. I think we can get a good amount on the green one at least. The green kind of Jeepy looking one. The Boulder. Yeah, that one. All right, add the photos. Let's see what we have. Let's go about there. Okay. 400. 18,400 would be $7,300 profit. About 139% market value. I like it. And let's go here. Yomex. And this one is not going to be very profitable. Yes, we bought it for X amount. We're going to sell it for 10,000. How much did we buy it for? Does it say how much we bought it for? Well, it's an estimated, yeah, estimated. Okay, 4,000. Okay. Okay. All right. And put those pictures on there. Perfect. And post that. So good amount. Somebody already wanting something? Oh, wow. Exact change? No. Off you go. Off you go. So we have $17,000. Let's see. I don't know if there, because we did get a level 6 unlock, but I don't know if we turn over the day to see if we have any new. Is it the Phantom Gale? What is this? Oh. 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 Ah. Oh. The Aurora Outrider. Okay. Now we're definitely getting into cars I've never seen before. Ah. The Rider Ridge. I think that's the truck. Yeah, I think that's the truck. Yeah, it's that one. All right. Okay, the Phantom Gale. Poor condition visually. Drivable 52%. Yes, please. I want to see what that's about. Whoops, put that back. All right, off we go. We'll be on our way. Be back. Yeah. Hello, my good man. This is a beautiful freaking car, dude. This is awesome. This is really cool. Hi there. I will give you $5,000.
Nah, my dude, that's a terrible price, man.
5,200.
I don't know.
5,300. 58. I accept.
All right, Pop. That's a great price.
Ooh, okay. Look at this car. This car's cool, man. All right. We'll have to figure out what's wrong with it. Let's see. Obviously, there's some stuff wrong with it. What exactly, though? Everything. It needs a new battery. It has some exhaust holes. Still drivable, though. Whoa, what was 1%? Something was 1%. What was that? A caliper, brake caliper. Right. Okay. All right. Well, let's drive this bad boy on there. We could actually... Come on, baby. We could probably take this to... what time is it? The shop might be closed. Let's see if we can head on over there real quick and buy what we need from the shop. Just a couple of things and maybe one of those brake calipers. Turn this way. Brake caliper and a... Lord have mercy. Brake caliper and a battery. Right? I think so. Hi, don't close. Please don't close. Are you closed? You're kidding. Of course. Of course. All right, well, we'll take it back. Take it back to the lot. It's fine. It's fine. We'll work on it there. It's all good. It's a-okay. Skirt. Okay, let's see. If I want to... Well... It's gonna have to go... Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and drop this now. I know it has a little bit of rust on it. I will give that to our person to deal with. But before I do that, let me go ahead and patch up the exhaust real quick. There we go. I'll patch up the exhaust. And then we'll give it to our person. And then we will then wash it. Hopefully tomorrow is the day that the shop is open. It should be. Please, what, tomorrow? Saturday? They might be. I don't know. They're just not open on Sundays. Let's go to this end. What we got going on there? I think there's one more, right? One more. Where are you? I think there's one more. Let's see. Report. Yeah, there's one more. Let's see. Sometimes I forget that report key is right there when you're in here. I do forget about that quite often. Let's see. Any on the top? Where is this thing at? Side? Wow. I am shook. I am very, very shook. Wow. Okay. Great. That was fun. Yeah. All right. Well, that's taken care of. Let's go ahead and give it back. This guy will be here in the morning, I guess. Oh, yeah. We do have the paint shop, don't we? Little paint shop to do custom stuff, I guess. Sweet. It is nighttime. We will go ahead and take a look at our bills real quick. Let's see. Shopping list, vehicles, employees, brand, mail, car shop, bank, bills. Little behind. It's all good in the hood. We're good. We're caught up. There we go. And anybody? Yeah, nobody's going to be coming for a car late at night. And let's go ahead and sleep till the morning. Very good. Very good. Very good. Cool. All right. Very nice. I think does he show up right away? Oh, he does show up right away. Oh, wow. Cool. All right, well, today is Saturday. We're going to need a brake caliper, and we're going to need the... oh, we need to go to the gas station, too. Brake caliper and... roll that up. And the battery. And I think that car is then good. We just wash it up, polish it up, send it out. Whip that thing, baby. We'll head on over to the store first, and then let's head to the gas station. So if you're watching this video, guess what? I'm at jury duty. Yep, I got called for jury duty. I absolutely did. Found out at our stream today that I have jury duty. So wish me luck. By the time you see this, it's probably already with day one. Hopefully I only need to do one day and that's it. And I don't need to, you know, worry about it. But yep, I did get caught, unfortunately. Good God. Brake disc and caliper. Do I just want to do the brake caliper or do I want to do the disc too? Nah, dude, just do the caliper for now. That's fine. And then give me a battery. I guess I could have put an old battery inside of it. Yeah, so in future self, trying to talk to myself, hey, what's gonna happen tomorrow? Because tomorrow is the day, right? For me, at least, tomorrow's the day. What's gonna happen when you're there? Usually, typically, what happens is a lot of the times I get into a situation where I'll go to the gas station. A lot of the times I get into a situation where I get called to the jury box, and the jury box, you know, the defense attorney's like, hey, what do you want to, you know, what do you do for a living? Where do you live? What does your wife do? Where does where does she work? They want to know everything about you, and everybody in there, including the criminal themselves, the suspect, because they're innocent until proven guilty. They want to know like where you live exactly and how long you've lived there and this and that and all that, which can be kind of like, you know, nerve-wracking sometimes. Like, hey, this is where my wife works. This is where, you know, I work or this or that. But usually when it comes to me, it's like, hey, what do you do? And the last time I was in the jury box, they said, would you be willing to, I don't know. You know, I told them basically, what is your job? It's social media for the most part, right? Social media. And they're like, well, if the case, because the case at the time, this is last year, the case at the time was going to last for like 3 months, which means I was going to be doing it for 3 months. He said, in the 3 month span, would you be able to stay off social media so you don't compromise the case? And I was like, I cannot do that. I cannot do that. No, I cannot do that. That cannot happen. I'm sorry. I have to do it for my job, you know? And so usually with that being said, they're like, okay, fine, you know, off you go. So maybe that will happen tomorrow. We'll have to see. Yes, I will pay you your 126. There you go, good man. There you go. Thank you for taking care of that rust. I appreciate that. Too bad he can't wash the car too, but I guess we'll wash the car. Yeah, so hopefully by then, maybe I'll get excused or not. I don't know. It depends on the case, really. Usually for me, you know, sometimes I've been in situations where it's like, hey, this case is only going to last for this week. You know, it's only going to last a few days. And with that, I'm like, hey, I'm not, you know, I'd get down with that. Like, sure, whatever. We'll do a case for like a week. That'd be kind of interesting. Pretty cool life experience for the most part, you know. But when something is like, hey, this is going to last 3 months, that's where I'm like a little wishful thinking, you know, like, oh, man. Because, I mean, that would kind of like interrupt my life for 3 months and interrupt my livelihood for 3 months and like streaming and all that, you know, like I wouldn't be able to stream my normal times, especially during the weekday, any of the weekday days, you know, Monday through Friday mostly. So hopefully that's not the case, but I'm sure everything will be fine. I guess you'll know probably eventually soon. If I'm streaming on Wednesday, then you know, yep, everything's fine, right? The only downside is there is a game coming out on Wednesday, which I'm super excited about. Very, very excited about. It's called Tides of Tomorrow. They are the ones that that made Road 96, if anybody has been around the channel for that long, or if you've ever heard of the game Road 96 when we played Road 96. Really fun game. Great game. They have a brand new game coming out on Wednesday that I'm super excited about that we're going to play. and they gave me early access, and I was able to stream it one day early, which is tomorrow, Tuesday. But unfortunately, that will not happen, which I'm a little bit bummed about that. But it's all good. It's all right. It's fine. We'll be fine. There we go. Cool. Let's go ahead and replace the license plate. It doesn't look clean, but I guess it's clean. Yeah, sure. All right. All right. What else do we need to do with this? Let's see. The report was the battery in the left front brake caliper. Exhausts are fine. Okay, so the battery. So let's take care of the battery. There we go. Disassemble. There we are. Cool. There. Off you go. Kind of. I keep hitting the right mouse button. I don't want to do that, but I keep doing it. I hit it to like rotate. I think that's what you need to do. That's the button you do to rotate, right? Maybe. Yeah, in this view, it is to rotate. I keep hitting that when I'm in this, in these little install positions. I want to rotate. There we go. Okay, battery's been replaced, and I got to double check the brakes again. Just make sure I'm on the right side. That was the left front. Left front. Got it. All right, we're going to lift the car. Let's lift it. Left front. I think this is the first time we've actually have done a brake caliper change on this playthrough. So the car would be right here, left front. There we go. Unscrew that tire. There we are. Perfect. In other news, we do have I do have plans this week. There we go. Replace that. To do another collab stream with Rusty and Austin. Rusty Champagne and Austin. And if you've never seen our collabs, I have actually a playlist. Well, there's kind of a playlist on the home screen channel of the page. So if you click on the home page on my channel, you can go to it, scroll down to the bottom, and you can see the collaborations we've done in the past, which is really cool. And we do plan on doing another collaboration, I believe, this Thursday too. So watch out for that. We are thinking about playing Rest Area Stop Simulator. So if you're a fan of that game or really excited about that game that comes out on Friday, we do have early access to it as well. So we probably will be playing that on Thursday altogether. So I'm super excited about that too. All right, this car is good enough to be sold. So let's go on and sell it. It's a definitely used car. I love this car though. It's really cool looking. Hi. No. Hi. No. Off you go. All right. Take a picture of this. Good. And good. All right. And let's go inside and go car shop. Your ads. New. Yes. Phantom Gale. This car definitely, I don't think it was in the game last time I played. It's a really neat car. Probably one of my favorite cars so far. 18,000. 18,800. Post that. There we go. We have 3 cars ready to go. Hello, ma'am. Would you like one of these cars? They're not cheap cars anymore. We don't do in hatchbacks really exclusively now. We're kind of upgrading ourselves here. We're kind of, oh, hello. 18,400. What about 18,200? You want to do 12,000? These people like to screw me, man. It's 17,900. 14,000? 17,000. I'm not interested in being screwed all the time here. No, thank you, please. I'd rather not. Okay, let's take a look at some upcoming potential upgrades, I guess. Let's see. I don't know what the next thing I would want to get. When do we get body shop level 4? Oh, that's the photo studio. I see. Office level of level 3. Reputation of at least 9. Okay. Car wash is level 7, and we can hire a worker to take care of your car wash. Oh, that's so nice. That is so cool. That definitely was not in the game last time I played. What about this? Level 7 as well. Mechanical workshop, level 8. Hire a worker to do the mechanical workshop too. My lord. This game is so different when you have like the employees. I remember having to do everything last time I played. Will you do anything closer, my dear? 12,000. Oh, come on. These people don't want to play. They don't want to play. They don't want to play and they don't want to pay. They don't want to play. They don't want to pay. Hi. No, silly. No, 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 no. I'm trying to be more negotiative with them and not just be like, so like, hey, this is what it is and this is what it has to be, you know? But I mean, $1,000 profit, sir. You like kiss my ass politely, please. Like, get out of here with that nonsense. This car is mostly never ever going to be a profit because of all the stuff that we put into it. Well, maybe it might be slightly a profit, but not huge profits. Like, come on. $8,400. You can get a $3,100 profit. I mean, we could. You know what? No. I'll reject. Maybe I should get some candy and some cigarettes to, like, you know, please these people. It might be worth it. Maybe I'll take a trip to the gas station and I can do such thing. Maybe I'll do that. That'd be kind of good. Possibly. If I get more bad offers, I'll test that out. Because I don't really remember how well the cigarettes and candies were. Last time I played. 10 low ball me hard. You're just getting me. How about this? Too expensive. 8,000. Too cheap. 8,200. Get out of here. You want to do that? Okay. Well, what if I did this? Yeah, all right. Let's go take a trip to the thing. Yeah, let's take a trip to the gas station. Let's get candy. Let's get cigarettes. Let's see how it is. I don't know. It might be a massive, like, big, like, it might be something I'm missing out on because it could really help us in these negotiations. I'm under the impression that it would just give us an extra thing to negotiate with rather than, like, okay, that was crazy. Rather than help us, I guess. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Hi. Can I get 5 cigarettes? 5 candies. I don't have space. You are correct. 5 cigarettes it is. That means only the guys, right? Only the guys take the cigarettes and the women take the candy. All right. It's a very strange mechanic, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is. Ah! All right, let's see. We're back. We're back. Okay. We'll wait for somebody to come. Oh, hello, my dear. You want it for $18,000. You can have it. 108 reputation. Pretty good chunk.
Good job.
$28,000 we have. Yeah. Good job. Get out of here. I honestly do wish they would like get in the car and like drive off. That would be really cool, but $28,000. Let's see if we can buy that like Hummer looking vehicle. Is that going to be available? This thing. Oh, guess it's not a Hummer. It's like a, I don't even know what that is. Like a Mercedes or something. $32,000. Okay. A little bit out of our price range. Only like a few $1,000s off. What is this? That looks new-ish, but it's cheap as hell. So maybe we don't do that. Maybe we wait and sell off one of these other cars because I want to get this because I feel like this right here, these Outriders might be kind of like that stepping stone to a more medium price, upper scale kind of car where we're going to get potentially more profits and things like that. We do have 2 gentlemen here, so hopefully maybe one of them wants to negotiate. We could talk to them about that and do a little bit of cigarette kind of stuff. They both did it at the same time. You want to do that? How about we do 18,700? Okay, how about we do 18,600? 18,500. Now, the gift. A cigarette. Maybe we can give them both cigarettes and candy.
All right,
Yeah.
let's do this.
Yeah. Thanks for the offer. So what will be the price? Okay, so it doesn't really, I don't know. Maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. Let me know in the comment section below what you like. Are the cigarettes and candies like worth it, or are they not? Okay, let's see. I mean, I'd walk away with it for 9,000, I guess. But you do 9,000. You're really balling me here, sir. How about 8,999? 8D800. Sir, you're really being a cock. Cigarette.
Okay.
700.
Okay.
8,389. That is a $3,000 profit. I'll accept it. 111 reputation on that too.
Okay.
Hi.
Okay.
No. Okay, we're not selling that. Well, we do have enough money now for the like that Mercedes wagon thing. Let's see. Let me see. There's a $33,000 one. There's a $32,000 one. One that has 78,000 miles and the other has 47,000 miles. This is treated and it is not drivable. And this one is drivable in poor condition. I will get that one. Let's at least get a drivable one. All right. Perfect. Oh, hello. Pay full price? No, then I don't want it. Take your ass somewhere else. All right, let's go get this bad boy. What are you doing? What the hell are you doing? Get off my... The hell was that? Why did he do that? He was all over me there. Hello. Yeah, this is definitely a vehicle I have not seen before. What can I do for you? This thing is dirty, brother. $33,000 car. I will give you it. I will give you $20,000 for this car. Hey, it's not funny. $25,000. 26,000. Okay, I'm gonna give this guy a cigarette. Maybe doing candies and gifts are only good when you're buying a car from someone.
All right, let's do this.
Maybe that's like the perfect time to do it. Maybe not selling a car, but maybe buying a car. 30,000. I'll take it. What are we working with here?
All right.
Do we need to do anything to it? Technically, no. We don't have to do anything to it. We could just sell as is, flip it. I would like to wash it and clean it, but technically we don't have to do really anything to it. It's a, you know, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. It's a, drivable car. Come on, baby, come on. Could you imagine getting into a used car for $30,000 like this and just like all the bells and whistles are just screaming at you? Yeah, that'd be fun. Whoops. It's a pretty nice looking yellow though. I like that color. I don't know, man. Never used to been a yellow fan, but as I've gotten older, there's something about the color yellow that just... I don't know. Which is weird because, well, maybe, I don't know. Back in high school, our colors were black and yellow, so maybe that has to do something with it. I'm not sure. All right, let's drop it off here. Pull it out. Now, I don't know. Maybe like doing the full repair, like even with the buying the extra parts and things like that for these types of cars, for the like more expensive cars is more worth it. I don't know. But let's see how much I can flip it just really fast. See if that's a thing. Hello, hi sir. Yeah, can you do your thing? Appreciate it. Bye-bye. 2 minutes. 2 minutes to do. Okay. Let's go ahead and empty out our inventory because I'm sure we have a lot of crap on us. Get rid of all that stuff. Yeah, we do. We got a lot of crap. Let's just move everything over, bring back that and the tape. And then leave everything there. Good God! I bought that many cigarettes? I didn't know I was buying 50. I thought I was buying 5. Well then. Didn't see that coming. Can I move the stack? Well, we'll hold on to a few, I guess. No wonder we didn't have any inventory with the candy and all that. I didn't know I was buying 50 cigarettes. Well, we have enough cigarettes to go around then. We're probably the richest person in cell block 1. I don't know. Pull that up. Hello. Are you interested in our car here? Pay full price. It's about, how much is it? 18,000. 18,000. No, you're not interested in our car. It's really good. How about you? You interested in an $18,000 car? Even though it's like really like at this point they know it doesn't work very well. At least we should have told them it doesn't work very well. I don't even know if I ran the miles on that one. But they're buying a classic. That's what they're doing. They're buying a classic. 18,500. 18,400. 18,300. 16,000. I'm not opposed to this. How about we give you a little bit of cigarette? Thanks, but it's unnecessary. Maybe the women can't have cigarettes. Maybe they can only have candy. 16,000. I mean, $10,000 profit's not bad. I mean, it's nice to just flip it. Just flip it. Yeah, sure. 126 reputation on that. There you go. You know, sometimes you don't have to like get the best of the best, I guess, right? You don't need to have the full like maximum, you know, min-max price. As long as you're grinding through your levels, getting some money back, it's all good in the hood, right? Now this is gonna be nice to clean up a bit. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Cool, cool, cool. Love that. I did drive that tow truck in the last episode all in soap. That kind of reminded me of it. The yellow going to blue. There we go. That's looking pretty nice. Do the top of the hood here. Very well. That should be done now, yeah? Good. So right now, Danielle's actually kind of going through a little project right now. She's actually years ago, well, maybe like last year or so, I talked about how Danielle wanted to do like a little bit of social media stuff, kind of experimented with that. Well, she put it off until recently, but now she's starting to get back into it, and she's gonna start like posting some social media stuff and kind of like have fun with that. And she's also gonna help me with some social media stuff too. So it's really cool to see, because you know we get to actually like work on something together, and you know it helps the family, helps me, helps her, you know, and it's really neat to see. She's learning a lot, and there's some things that like even like some video editing things like I'm not the best. Listen, I'm no video editor at all, but she's like learning different kinds of things and whatnot. So like if there's like in a perfect world I get into where like, hey, she could, I don't know, learn how to be really good at editing and then she could do it, like that would be really neat. And I think that's one thing that kind of excites her a lot too. She's like, oh yeah, I could do something like that. Where's the last bit here? Right there. Cool. There we go. And let's polish it off. So yeah, she's working on that kind of stuff currently right now. There we go. It's actually kind of funny because like she'll be like making like doing a little video skit and things like that. She'll be editing it, and then she would just like show it to me, and she'd be so excited to show, and it's actually really good. I'm like, damn, you actually learned pretty fast. You've caught on really fast. Really cool. There we go. Do the underside here. Maybe on both sides. There we go. All right. Was there anything else I needed to do to this? I don't think there was. It looks really good, this car. Kind of excited to see how much I can just get away with it without doing any work to it at all. 21,000. Let's see. Do that. And do that. Hit you with that. Perfect. There you go. Nice. Okay, let's see. Let's do the mileage on it. Go over. That's good. Do.
Oh, hell no.
You don't need to say that in my ear, sir. Okay, that's good. Is that we're about like less than a little bit over 300 XP that we need, reputation we need to get to level 7. The grind is real, dude. The grind is so real. I mean, I guess the best way to do it is just push cars out as fast as you can just to get the reputation, right? So we're looking at possibly a $61,000 car, which would be a $30,000 profit if we were to sell it for exactly that. That's pretty awesome. Okay, cool. I don't know what time. They might be coming up close on the time of it not coming back, or I guess 1900, 2000, maybe when they stop coming to the car dealership. But that is freaking purdy. Look at that. That is absolutely purdy. I love that. That looks awesome, dude. The Outrider, 61,000. Oh, I didn't change the. Oh, I didn't change the license plate. That's all right, I guess. I don't know. It gives it character. Ohio. Yeah, it gives it character. Let's turn over the day and see if there's any other cool cars that we can see for the morning. Very cool, very cool. Awesome. All right, well, let's check the computer real quick, shall we? Check it up, check it up. And let's see, let's see. Okay, there's our car. What was the other one? It was like a little hatchback that I haven't done yet. Yeah, this little NGD Pulse. Maybe I'll bring that in. It's a cheap buy. It's a cheap car, but this is a car I haven't done anything with. I don't think. Treated and drivable. Okay, let's go. Let's go pick that one up. Treated and drivable. Hello, ma'am. I see you have a hatchback. I am interested. You want to sell it for $6,900? I will buy it from you for $4,000. Okay, $4,200. Okay, $4,500. You are actually the worst. I'm gonna give you a cigarette, even if you don't want it. Damn you. Well, I accept it for $6,950. I kind of got my ass kicked on that one. Let's be real here. Yeah, good for you. Yeah. Not installed. A shock absorber left rear. Right. I think we have one though, so we can give one. And we have an exhaust catalytic converter, so we can give it a converter, a brand new converter, I guess. And we need to take care of its holes. Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Oh yeah, it's hard to drive. All right. Well, let's patch this bad boy up. Let's give it some new parts and things like that. And hopefully we can find somebody to buy our like Mercedes. I don't know. Is it a Mercedes G-Wagon? I don't know what that is. Maybe, I guess. Yeah, see if anyone wants to buy that. And let's drop it off right here. Uh-oh. No. No! Yeah! Boom. Okay, we'll pull it in right there. I actually have never put the car in this direction, facing that direction. Okay. Cool. It has Ohio license plates too. Okay, let's go right into it. Check the report again. It was the exhaust hole, so let's take care of exhaust hole first. Unread email. Who cares? Okay, that's taken care of. What else do we have? We have the exhaust catalytic converter. Okay. Resonator. Muffler. How deep is this? I mean, I know I just replaced. That was. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Can we disassemble this? Yeah. We patched it, but we didn't need to patch it, I guess. We were going to replace it anyways. All right. Assemble. It's already assembled. Okay, what else do we need? The shock absorber left rear. Shock absorber left rear. That would be right there. Oh yeah, we're definitely missing that. There we go. Add probably just that, I guess. A brand new one. Sure. There. We'll just... Maybe I should just use the used one. It doesn't matter. Really, we want it for reputation. We want reputation more than anything right now. And that should do it. Everything else is doable, I guess. At least as fast as we can to get this out and about and on the sales floor. We'll go ahead and send this over to the bodywork guy. Have him work on it. That drives a little bit better now. Yeah. You want to get paid? Why don't you come to me if you want to get paid? There. Work. Get it. How long is that going to take, sir? A minute and 40 seconds? Okay. We'll come back over here and see if anybody wants to buy our little wagon. Nobody has come all day, it feels like. It's already almost 10 a.m. There should be people lining up at 7 in the morning. Unless that's unrealistic expectation. Maybe. Email. Old Joe's house. Hi, do you remember where Old Joe used to live? Near the edge of the forest, close to the northern road. Yeah, someone dropped there a wreck again. Could you pick it up? No. And sell it? Or whatever you guys do with it? No. We don't want any of it. We don't want none of it, please. We're done with it. We are so done with it. How are we doing over here? 1 minute left? All right, keep at it. Keep at it. I wonder how much, I don't know how much reputation you can get, like, as far as, like, what's the highest reputation you can get for selling a car. I don't think you could ever get 200, right? I think the most I've ever seen is, like, 120, 130, maybe 140. You're offering $43,000 for that. You are insane. I bought it for, like, $43,000 almost, I guess. $60,000. How about that? You want to do 47? How about 59,000? You do 50,000. How about 57,000? Do 51. Okay, I'm gonna reject your offer. I'm gonna see maybe if she's willing to pay. Like I said, money is not really that much of an option. Or not really much of an issue, I should say. We're just kind of wanting reputation mostly, I guess, now. 60,000. She's not gonna woo! I won't pay that much. My offer is 46,000. How about 59,000? 51,000. How about 58,000? 52,000. You know what? I will accept. We're literally not doing much of anything at all and making $22,000 just to wash the car mostly. I think that's all we did was like wash the car. I'll take the 22,000. Yeah. Here, I'll give you $22,000 to wash my car. Well, when you put it that way, doesn't sound too bad after all, now does it? I'm for it. This little like car here. I guess it could be like a little like, I don't know, what is this? Like a little Ford Fiesta or something? Hatchbacks. They're so silly. They look so silly. I could never, I'm no disrespect to anybody that has a hatchback like this or Ford Fiesta, because I know hatchbacks and probably Ford Fiestas are really popular overseas and maybe in Europe or in the UK or something, but like, I'm sorry, I don't know. They're so silly. They look silly to me. They're so tiny and like, not that I don't drive a big car or anything. Like, I'm just saying, like, I don't know. There's something about a hatchback that just kind of like, you know, I don't know. I don't know, man. It has a flat ass. That's all I gotta say. Maybe that's my problem. It's just too much of a flat ass. All right. Well, let's go ahead and park this bad boy and sell it. We have $67,000, which is really nice. There you go. Do that. And I do that. Perfect. All right. And let's go and throw this on our site. Let's go here. Car shop. Your ads. Green. And go like that. And that. 13,000 maybe? How much did we buy this for? It was like 6,000 or something, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. It's not bad. We just replaced a little bit of parts here and there. You know. Other than that, we gave it a shock absorber. We replaced the catalytic, right? Catalytic converter, that thing. Yeah. Cars. Vroom vroom. They're cool. That thing, yeah. Where are we at reputation wise? 225 reputation off. So maybe like this car and maybe another car, maybe 2 other cars could push us over to level reputation 7 then. Yeah. One of you two. I'm, profit wise, not worried about it. Not worried about money right now. If you want to buy it for a reasonable price, not for a discount, but a reasonable price, I'm willing to listen. Okay, this sounds a bit reasonable. 12,500. 12,400. 12,200. To make $4,000 off of that. Sure, I accept that.
All right,
partner.
that's the good deal.
That's a good deal. Yeah. $78,000 we have now. We are very close to reputation level 7. I don't know if there's any more. Oh, there is another G-Wagon. We should probably just like hammer down the G-Wagons as much as we can. That's probably going to be our way, and that's probably going to be the way that we go from here on out. So tomorrow or in the next episode, we'll probably do some G-Wagon action, but that's going to do it in today's episode. Hopefully y'all enjoyed. It's been a pleasure and honor being with you here today. I really appreciate that. And please, all I ask, if you are watching up to this point, if you ever have a problem with me, if you ever have a problem with my content, please do not bother my moderators. They are already busy. Please, that's what the comment section's for. Please leave your feedback, frustrations, hate, all you want in the comment section. Just please don't bother them. I would appreciate that. Thank you, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next one. Take care.